For the 17.2 release of LabKey Server, we're really excited to announce a big redesign of the UI, something that we've been working on for a number of months, and while it's still in progress, we would love to have you try it out and get your feedback. Right now, because it's still in progress, we're keeping it under an experimental feature. If you're an administrator, you can go to Admin, Site, Admin Console, Experimental Feature, and under this Core UI Migration, hit Enable. Once you do that, when you return to the homepage, you'll see the new UI. If you're not an administrator, find the person in your organization who can help you out with this. Now, we've done this work for a number of reasons. One is we want to be more forward-looking in terms of the technology from a UI perspective, not just from a scientific perspective. Another reason is that we've had a lot of feedback from you, the users, on how you use LabKey, and we want to make sure that we're responding to that. One of the things we're most excited about is that with this update, we're going to work on a number of different screen sizes and devices, because we've heard that more labs are moving to tablets when they're working on the bench, and we want to support that scenario. As you can see on my homepage, it's laid out like this, but as I get smaller, things shift. And even these menus start being more touch-friendly. If we look at this in a project that has some additional content, you can see even more how this works. So in resizing this, you can see that the tab bar collapses and the content rewraps. So all of your tabs are still there. They're just now under this nice touch-friendly menu. And even your projects are now optimized for a touch browser. You may have noticed that a number of our menus have been updated even when you're at a normal screen size. Instead of having a separate help menu, we've now collapsed that into this user menu so that your support and LabKey documentation are down here whenever you need it. We've also updated some of the search behavior and added a page admin mode. First, let me show you some updates that we've done to impersonation. What we heard from you was sometimes it was hard to remember you were still impersonating someone. So we wanted to make it really clear. Now when you're impersonating someone, you'll have a big orange button up here that says Stop Impersonating. That way you won't forget and update an issue or a data set all under someone else's account. We used a similar pattern for page admin mode. The impetus for this was we wanted to make sure that administrators still had a nice, clean experience on their pages. And we knew that a lot of the setup was done one time when folders were initially set up, but weren't touched too much later. So now if you go into page admin mode, you can see, again, you have this big button so that you know you're in it. But also there are updates like now you can add new tabs or manage the tabs you already have. You also can update web parts or add more. Once you exit admin mode, all of this Chrome is hidden and you get the nice normal experience that any other user would have. An area that we did a lot of updates in so far is the data grid. Let's go there. So as you can see, the button bar for the data grid has been updated to have a number of icons instead of text. We kept these tooltips here to make sure that you could still know where all of your familiar buttons are. We also updated the edit links to use icons in order to take up less space. When we start filtering down, say we want to see any non-blank entries, The grid will update to show your filters in this new filter bar. These are easy to remove. And it's easy to tell what's going on at any moment. A feature that we previously added, column charts, are still supported in this view. We anticipate having more updates in this area for 17.3, including targeted updates for customized grid, but we would love to hear what you think about the changes so far. In order to tell us more about what you think about the new UI, whether you love it, whether we missed something, or whether you don't know why we made the choices we did, we have a Give Feedback link up here in the top right. Clicking on this will bring you to a forum on labkey.org. Once you're there, you can add a description of the behavior you're seeing on the new LabKey UI. What's most helpful is if you can be as descriptive as possible in your summaries. Also, screenshots of your issue are really helpful, provided that they do not include any sensitive data. And that's our quick look at the new user interface available in 17.2. We'd love to hear more from you, and we're looking forward to more changes in 17.3.